What is up, guys? Fado82 coming at you with a weekly Rust update video. Floor frames have been added into Rust and they function just like the wall frames that we took a look at last week. To use a floor frame, you'll need to access your building plan and select the frames category from the building wheel. There are currently two options to choose from, a retractable ladder hatch and a floor grill. Both are going to be default blueprints, with a ladder hatch running you 300 metal fragments, 150 wood, and the floor grill is costing you 150 metal fragments. Both will function just like floor tiles when you walk across them, but the ladder hatch does have that retractable ladder which will allow you to ascend and descend levels, and that's something that's going to be very useful in your base designs. Keep in mind, both are susceptible to melee damage, but it takes a lot of swings to even bring it down 1 point of damage, no matter what tool you're using. It will, however, cost 1 C4 to get through both of these tiles, so that's something that you guys really want to bear in mind when you're integrating these into your base designs. Just like the wall frames and other building components in Rust, when you first place down a floor frame, it's going to be the twig material, and you'll use your building hammer to upgrade that with whatever materials you have access to. So you can upgrade it to wood, to stone, to sheet metal, and then to the armored tier by using that building hammer. Also, bear in mind that this is the first iteration of the floor frames, and there's only 2 at this point in time, but Facepunch is a company that's known for, at times, dropping a massive amount of things on us. So in the future, we could see 17 floor frames at once added. You never really know what's coming. But what's safe to say is that in the future, we'll see this a lot more fleshed out, and certain floor frames will have different functionalities, and I can't wait to see where that goes. This week's Rust update might not seem like the most forward-facing update to the game because not a lot of content was added in, but keep in mind that Gary and the team are working hard on the experience system in Rust, and they talked a little bit about it in this week's dev blog, in that they're trying to figure out how they can use it to indirectly influence player behavior, in that there's some things they can do to perhaps make it so that keeping other players alive will give you added experience, so you might have reasons for doing that. They'll never have it punitive, so you won't lose points or have a negative effect for killing people, but they want to try to leverage that experience system to foster more cooperation. We took a look at some more clothing models in the game, and they're better tailored to the player models, both the male and female models, and we took a look at some concept artwork for placeable deployable objects in the game that will be integrated in potentially in the future. There was some concept artwork in the past for a tuna can lamp, and now we're seeing that that is moving into reality, and we'll soon see it in the game. It'll be lighting our bases, and this is really cool. This will be a wall lantern, a wall fixture. We saw many concept artwork for different wall fixtures, but this is the one that looks like it's on the way, and it really fits in line with that aesthetic of Rust with that old tuna can, and this is really cool. We're probably going to see that right around the corner now that we're seeing it modeled, and if you guys want to take a look at that in depth, check out playrust.com. One of the most frequent comments that I'm asked in Rust videos is, Fado, how can I find a group to play within Rust? How can I find other players? Well, Bugs over at Rustified has just solved that for the Rust community, so go ahead and check out the Rust Players Slack if you're looking for a group of players to play with. Bugs, thank you so much for your hard work to the Rust community. Alright guys, Bongo Guy's going to take us home. Fado82, peace.
Beautiful.